We have all experienced this familiar situation before. We have a big project due next week, but we choose to watch funny videos instead. We tell ourselves that we have plenty of time left to finish it later. This behavior is called procrastination, and it affects almost everyone. It is the voluntary delay of necessary tasks despite knowing there will be negative consequences. Many people mistakenly think that procrastination is just laziness. However, psychologists say it is actually an emotional regulation problem. We avoid the task because it makes us feel anxious or bored or incompetent. We seek immediate relief from these negative feelings by doing something fun. It is a way of coping with stress in the present moment rather than a character defect. The human brain is wired to value immediate rewards more than future rewards. When you procrastinate, your brain chooses the instant pleasure of social media over the long-term reward of finishing work. This creates a conflict between your present self and your future self. Your present self wants to have fun now, while your future self has to pay the price later. We often lie to ourselves to justify this delay. We say sentences like, "I work better under pressure," or "I will wake up early tomorrow to do it." These are false excuses that allow us to feel less guilty. In reality, the work done under pressure is usually of lower quality. We are simply borrowing time from the future with high interest. The most obvious consequence of procrastination is poor performance. When we rush to finish a task at the last minute, we make mistakes. We do not have enough time to review or improve our work. Students get lower grades and employees miss important opportunities for promotion. The final result rarely reflects our true potential or ability because we ran out of time. However, the mental health consequences are even more severe. Chronic procrastination leads to high levels of stress and anxiety. The unfinished task stays in the back of your mind like a heavy weight. It ruins your free time because you cannot fully relax knowing you have work to do. This constant worry can eventually lead to burnout and even depression over time. Procrastination also damages our relationships with other people. When we delay our part of a group project, we let our team down. When we are late for appointments, we show disrespect for other people's time. Friends and colleagues stop trusting us because we become unreliable. A reputation for being late is very hard to fix once it is established in their minds. The deepest consequence is the erosion of self-esteem. Every time you break a promise to yourself, you lose confidence. You start to see yourself as someone who cannot achieve goals. This creates a negative identity that is hard to shake off. You feel disappointed in yourself, and this shame fuels the cycle of procrastination even further. Fear of failure is a major hidden cause of procrastination. Perfectionists often delay starting because they are afraid their work will not be perfect. They think that if they do not try, they cannot fail. This logic is twisted, but it protects their ego. They would rather not do the task at all than risk doing it imperfectly and facing judgment. Another common cause is that the task seems too big or vague. When a project is huge, we do not know where to start. The confusion paralyzes us, so we do nothing. Our brain prefers clarity and easy wins. If the steps are not clear, we will naturally avoid the work to save energy. We need a map to navigate the complexity. Our modern digital environment is designed to distract us constantly. Social media apps use psychological tricks to keep us scrolling. Notifications are like little bells that demand our attention immediately. It takes a lot of willpower to resist these temptations. When the work gets difficult, the phone offers an easy escape route that is always available in our pocket. Sometimes the cause is simply physical exhaustion. If you are tired or hungry, your brain has less control over impulses. Decision fatigue sets in after a long day of making choices. You simply do not have the mental energy to force yourself to work. Taking care of your body is therefore a crucial part of defeating procrastination. The most effective strategy is the 2-minute rule. The rule states that if a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. If it is a big task, just do the first 2 minutes. Put on your running shoes or write one sentence. The hardest part is always starting. Once you start, the momentum will often carry you forward naturally. We must break down large projects into tiny steps. Instead of writing, write a book, set a goal to write a paragraph. This is called the salami slicing method. Small slices are not scary and they are easy to eat. When you complete a small step, you get a hit of dopamine. This chemical motivates you to take the next step. We need to change our environment to remove friction. If you want to study, leave your phone in another room. Use apps that block distracting websites for a set period. Clean your desk so you have a clear space to think. Make the bad habit difficult and the good habit easy. You cannot fight distraction if it is always right in front of you. The Pomodoro technique is a powerful tool for time management. You work for 25 minutes and then take a 5-minute break. This short burst of focus is manageable for the brain. Knowing that a break is coming helps you stay on task. It turns work into a game against the clock rather than an endless struggle. Forgiving yourself for past procrastination is surprisingly important. Many people beat themselves up when they delay a task. This guilt actually makes them feel worse and leads to more procrastination. Research shows that self-compassion works better than self-criticism. Accept that you made a mistake and move on. Tomorrow is a fresh start and a new opportunity to do better. Focus on consistency rather than intensity. It is better to study for 30 minutes every day than for 10 hours on Sunday. Habits are built through repetition and not through heroic effort. Do not try to be perfect, just try to be present. Small daily actions accumulate over time to create massive results. This is the secret of all successful people. Visualize your future self enjoying the benefits of completed work. Imagine the relief of having no deadline hanging over your head. Imagine the pride of handing in a high-quality project. Use these positive images to pull you through the difficult moments. Connect your boring daily task to your bigger dreams and values to find meaning in the hard work. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, but the second best time is now. Do not wait for the perfect mood because it may never come. Close this article and pick one small task you have been avoiding. Do it for just 2 minutes. You have the power to break the trap of procrastination right now.